Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be making kind of a little bit of a different type of video format. No more radio stuff, more of like what I actually have a master's degree in kind of stuff, right? So, computer engineering. Today we have a Frameo, Frame E0, whatever it's called, Frame E0. Picture frame. As you can see, I've completely disassembled it. This is how it looks. You can get it at Target. I didn't pay for it. It was the product of someone's ego, right? There is the specifications. You're looking for something like this. Now, inside of this picture frame, aside from the speakers and the display, which will not work after you do this, we have this board in here. As you can see, this is where the display went. This is where the touchpad went. This is the power management chip. This is the A33 system on chip, Chinese system on chip, all winner. 1 GB of DRAM right here. Wi-Fi card, which is basically useless. Don't even bother with this Wi-Fi card. We will be using this today. Now, so what we're going to do is you're going to install Linux on it. I have already did it, but I will walk you through. There's also a guide on GitHub, like a written guide, which you can follow step by step. I will link that in the video description. I will do a basic rundown right now. First things first, you don't have to use a card like this, but this will be recommended because it fits in here nicely. You can use a macro SD card reader or anything of this sort. Yeah. What you need to do, it's complicated, but basically get the microboot.bin that I posted on GitHub. Use the command dd to flash it to a specific part of this SD card. Well, actually, before you do that, you have to format the SD card to be MS-DOS partition map. Then you create the partitions for the boot, which is of course FAT partition, and the file system, which will actually be F2FS, because that kind of file system works better with SD cards. Yeah, and then once you create all of the file systems, you flash the boot image onto this card, this guy. It will go between the partition header and the first between like the partition header layout map and the first partition. Yeah. After that, you'll have to copy the kernel I compiled for you, the Linux kernel. It's provided. It's the basically. After that, just copy the full directory that's in the tar file in the GitHub onto the first partition. Then download the Alpine Linux. What do you call it? Microboot, generic microboot tar file, and from that one you get the APKs directory and put it into the what do you call it? The other partition, the file system partition, and then after that you create all the directories or copy. If it's not a mount point, you copy it to the main file system, and you do that after you boot into it. So first, actually, once you create everything and copied everything, the APK file, and the tar file, you just plug it in, you boot. And after that, in the terminal, you copy all of the directories that are not mount points from the / Just try to copy as much as you can, as long as it's not a mount point. So any like proc, var, all of that kind of stuff, don't copy it. If it's a mount point, you just create the directory, and then the Linux kernel will mount it for you. And then finally, once you're done creating that partition, you will turn it off, and then you will go into the boot this SD card again, go into the boot partition, and you will tell the kernel to mount from the root file system. That is your file system partition, instead of from its from its image, which is in the boot partition. And then you're done. You do whatever you want, install whatever you want, install whatever drivers you want. So the use, once you've gotten, actually I'll just show you the board really quickly first. This is the board. It goes right in here. Something right. It goes like this, right in here. I believe. Stupid me. Like this, right? Yeah, perfect. Like this. Fits right in here. These face out here. Like that. This board particular serial number is, I'll show it to you. It's in the GitHub though. It's the serial number. I'm going to show you a close-up again really quickly. Turn on the big light. This is the Flash NAND chip. I'm not sure if it works. You'll have to try that on your own. You don't really need it. I mean, but it is nice to have. It is 64 gigabytes of RAM. And technically, you could just flash everything to it once you're done flashing the SD card. But I did some oscilloscope probing, and I kind of cooked it and corrupted it, so I just got rid of it. Plus, it has my ex's photos on it, so felt good. Anyways, I was a little bit in a kind of a toxic relationship this last year. Well, a toxic relationship, abusive relationship. So, and this was her gift, because the logic was, hey, I'll buy this for him, and he will look at pictures of me while he's out working in a different city. Of course, I mean, no one really uses picture frames. Everyone uses computers, desktops, right? It's not like the 90s or something. I don't even know why people have picture frames, to be honest. Anyways, yeah. You have speaker here, RAM, NAND, processor. And here, this is something important. Before you even do anything, once you take apart the board, you do have to solder these pins. This right here, RX and TX. You have to solder the connector like this to it and glue it in with Gorilla Glue. That way, you're able to log into the UART. Matter of fact, let me go bring my whole setup here with the UART adapter. Yeah, you plug in the UART adapter right here. Alright, let's do this. Hold on. Let me try to show you what I'm doing. So first I'll yap a bit more. So what can you do with this, right? If nothing works but the USB port, this little USB port here, well, a lot of things, right? You can plug in this guy here. This thing is a hard drive reader. It has also an USB hub where you can plug in a Wi-Fi card. So basically plug it into this thing and you have a full-on blown remote file storage system on your Wi-Fi network. So what do we do here? We will plug in this here into the USB port. Okay. Next, we'll plug in power supply right in here. Okay. Lastly, we need to insert our SD card. Then I'm gonna go get the power supply for this guy, the UART, and my laptop. I'll be right. We're back. One small problem. We're not gonna be able to get power from this thing, just because to use the UART we need common ground. So we're gonna disconnect that. And we're gonna go ahead and plug this guy in first. But once you do get everything set up, you don't even need UART. You can use SSH to just log in. There you go. Plug this in. This hard drive can go in here. So 1 terabyte, 750 gigabyte hard drive. Okay. Next thing is next. We will take a Wi-Fi adapter. In the front of this guy here, WavLink. We'll put it in this USB slot. And look, you can flash another image from this thing too. Perfect. Then we'll take our laptop here, our Honor Magic Book laptop, and we'll get our UART in. So here, RxD TXT. So for us, RxD is yellow, TXT is green. Let me double check that. This is important. Gosh darn it. Focus. Yeah, RxD is yellow, so we have yellow, that's RxD. We will put it into the TXD terminal on this board right here. So, right in here, like that. There we go. Plug in our UART adapter. This needs to go all the way to the other side of the laptop. Okay, you can see we already have UART activity, which is bad because we might accidentally put it into the what do you call it? The microboot no, okay, we're in. Cool. Because it does wait for a key press, and if you press the key, you will end up in the microboot shell, and we don't want that right now. Anyways, looks like we have some activity here. SDA has been attached. That's our hard drive. Realtek, that's our Wi-Fi card. So Realtek is attached. Ugreen, that's probably his whole setup here, and our hard drive. So let's go log in to root. Here, right, we're in. We will go. We have Wi-Fi already too, so we can ping Google.com. Yeah, we have internet. My internet here is bad. It comes from T-Mobile, and T-Mobile has no signal here. The only way to get internet is through huge antennas. That may be another video, actually. There's our little computer here. It is warm. Just to show you what kind of cores it has. It's a quad core. Has 1 GB of RAM. So yeah. We'll see what devices are present. Okay, this is our SD card here. I believe this is our hard drive here. I'm gonna go see if I can mount it. Let's do that. Yeah, I hear it clicking. Yep. I don't know what's on it. I don't know. It might be sensitive information. But anyways, let's get the IP address. Our IP address is on screen. We will shut down. Okay, we have shut down. We will now get rid of this UART port. Boom. Get rid of this. and we will be fully autonomous now. We will not need anything from this computer anymore, other than its ability to receive Wi-Fi signals. We will plug this in to this guy, like this, to the power port. Come on. Okay, wrong direction. And by the magic of touch technology, we'll soon, shortly have this thing be registered on the Wi-Fi network. And that will happen as soon as this blue light starts blinking on your Wi-Fi adapter. Ouch. Yeah. So turning something absolutely useless, this picture frame, into something where I can store all of my anime movies on and download it from pirate websites. I don't know if they're pirate websites. I don't really care. I'm not a legal expert. I just use what's available to me. Yeah. Looks like we are connected to Wi-Fi here. Let's see if we can SSH into it. Yeah. Okay. We're in. Cool. We're in. That's it. Sound doesn't work. Nothing works except for USB. Through USB, you can get everything else to work. Literally. Look at this huge, massive setup. If only there's a way to like attach it to the bottom of this, that would be nice. And then kind of have it as one big system. Yeah, that's it. That's the end for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have a Frameo picture frame that you don't need or other reasons, you can do this, and you'll have a little Linux system here, a little Linux box, a little network file storage or whatever you want to use it for. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I don't think I will be posting in a while again. Have a nice day.